Welcome to the Mother-Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. Hey, mothers and daughters, you are invited to our Celebrating Women September the 2nd, 2023. Our Eventbrite link is in the description. Please click on it, get a ticket, and join us there. We will have so many great people for networking. We're going to have a delicious Caribbean brunch and wonderful drinks. And we are going to have wonderful speakers from the Port of Houston, the City of Houston, Harris County, Small Business Administration, talking all about how your business can get contracts to grow your business. Come on out and join us. That's going to be on September the 2nd. You'll see more advertising about it coming up soon. The link is at Eventbrite. Get your tickets because there's only limited amount of space. All right, bye. Hey, mothers and daughters. We are talking today about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, and it's part 1. At first, when I saw that it was part 1, I was like, but when is part 2 going to come out? Because they always wait so long to do a Mission Impossible movie. But when I tell you the cliffhanger on this thing right here is going to make you count every day until the next one, I want you to believe it. So let's get into it. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 was everything I needed it to be today. I went to see it today on Wednesday, July the 12th. And I'm telling you, it was so worth it. I had heard last week that it was going to be coming out this week. So I said, I'm going to go before the weekend starts because I like to go in the morning at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning so I can get back home and get all the things done I need to do. Plus, in the daytime, there's only about 3 or 4 people in the theater. The food is always fresh. I didn't have food today, but I did have, of course, my popcorn. But let me tell you, the movie was so good. I'll start with, if you want to watch it at home, you can go to Apple TV. Now, it is $19.99. When I went to the movies this morning, it started at 10 a.m. and my ticket cost me $11. Now, I don't know what's the difference between that and other movies, but when I went to see Black Panther 2 or 3, whichever one it was, and I went to go see it at 10 o'clock in the morning, my ticket was only $5. So now I don't know if today was just different because it's Tom Cruise or what. But let me tell you, this movie was such a good American spy action film to the point that I was just like, this is why we keep liking us some Tom Cruise. We keep supporting what I call this franchise of movies. I've seen every Mission Impossible since the beginning. And that was when I was way back in my 20s. I'm 50 now. I'm all in with this franchise simply because it delivers all-powered everything that I need. We're talking all-powered stunts, all-powered actors and actresses, all-powered scenes, all-powered sounds, all-powered, just everything you see is powerful. The movie is about 2 hours and 43 minutes. It just came out and was released, like I said, today, July the 12th. And when I tell you Tom Cruise delivered, I want you to understand he did. Now, his cast was amazing as usual. The lady on there was Haley Atwell, and she was his, there's always a leading lady, kind of like in the James Bond's movie. That's another movie I'm all in. Now, I have to say this side note. I am still upset that I did not get to see 007 Die Another Day because that nobody will post it on any of the websites, like the streaming sites. I haven't seen it on any of them that I've wanted to pay for. So it's like, I'm just still waiting for that one. Maybe Netflix will pick it up because they do have some of the old ones. But back to Mission Impossible. Let me tell you something. It was so good. So Haley Atwell. And then you have Ving Rhames. This man right here, he never disappoints. He is just so... It's like his character in there is Luther. Like, for example, Tom Cruise's character is Ethan Hunt. Hallie Atwell is Grace. We never got a last name, of course. And Ving Rhames is Luther Stickle. But let me tell you something. He is always so calm, cool, collective, and dangerous at the same time. But you don't know he's dangerous until he does something, or smart until he does something. But I just like his character. And I just hope that he continues with the franchise, because he and Simon Pegg, which his name in there is Benjamin Dunn, I hope that they really continue with the franchise, because I really, really like them in this movie. You know, all of the other supporting actors and actresses were great too, like Rebecca Ferguson and Vanessa Kirby, Isal Morales, you know, and all of these other actors. I mean, it is so good. I didn't even look at the trailer, because I didn't want the trailer to take away all the big stunts for me that I knew I wanted to see. I didn't want I wanted every single thing to be a surprise. Again, if you don't want to go to the movie theater, you can always go on Apple TV, and like I told you, you can pay $19.99 and see it. But Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning 1 was really good. Now, when I say it had everything in it that you wanted, without me giving away, because I'm never going to do that. I'm not giving away the movie now. If I'm doing a breakdown on something that's been out for a while, yeah, I'll mention names, and I may give away a little razzle and a little dazzle here and there, but you're not going to get that very much. But let me tell you, when it came to all of the innuendos in the movie that relates to what's going on in the world today, on point. When it came to all of the AI technology that was used in the movie, everything was on point. When it came to the stunts and the sound of the stunts, it was so good. Like, I don't know if you are like me when you watch a movie, but when I watch a movie, I'm 100% in the game. I'm not going to give you 50% of me, half of me, a piece of me. I'm giving you all of me, meaning I transport my imagination into the movie with you. So the whole time I was watching the movie, it was as if I was standing on the sidelines, seeing the story play out with a bird's eye view. That's how I felt about it. Now, it does help a little bit that I went to the Star movie theater, and it does help that they have the reclining leather lazy boy type chairs. It does help that they have some of the largest screens than most theaters. It does help that the sound in there is almost deafening. I'm not sure why that helps, but it works really well for me. The movie was so good that it had me questioning why they put a certain scene in there. And I'm not going to say what the scene is, but it's just like, well, how would that be possible? If this is happening and that is happening, then how could they possibly be doing that? Like, I was so excited about some of the stunts that were parallel to some of the